What's plenty cracking to you? Welcome to the video. Today it's going to be a bit of a different one. It's going to be my thoughts on the Cold War beta. There's going to be gameplay playing, but I'm going to be speaking over the gameplay. It's going to be kind of there as a placement. But yeah, it's going to be my good, bad, the likes and wants I would like to see in the beta. And yeah, it's going to be a good video, and I'm excited. I've been waiting to bring this video out, and I've been running a script, so there's going to be a little bit of a looking at a script and kind of trying to look at the camera at the same time. But I hope you guys do enjoy. Let's go right into the video. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, before we get into the first section of the video, can we just get a hashtag fuck hardscopers, because they ruin the game, and they're a pain in the ass. But let's get into the bad, and then we'll move on to the good. Let's go. Alright, on to the bad. Now, we're going to start off with red gunning. So like, yeah, SMGs, ARs, etc. There's two red guns in the game right now that are absolutely broken. I'm not aware if they're making any changes. One more than the other is definitely in need of a change, and the one more than the other is the M16. Burst rifle, it's always OP in every single Call of Duty that comes out. And it's insane. Like, one bursting where a sniper gets a hit marker. Like, I don't see how that is balanced in any single way, shape, or form. I think it definitely needs to be nerfed, changed, adjusted. Just something needs to happen with the M16. It is absolutely broken. Basically a sniper, and considering you can put a sniper scope on it, probably makes it more of a sniper than what a sniper is. It's ridiculous, and we haven't gotten a semi-auto sniper, and maybe that's because it's the M16. Maybe that's just the case, bro, but it's so dumb. Like, Treyarch, please, just do something about it. If we can get hashtag nerf the M16 trending, or just not even trending, but like aware, drop it down in the comments, drop it on your Twitter, like just drop it everywhere, because it's ridiculous and it shouldn't be as broken as it is. It needs to change, and it just needs to be fixed. It's gonna be overpowered, and it's gonna push people away, and it's gonna be ridiculous. But onto the gun that's not so broken, but is definitely OP. I'd say it's more OP than it is broken, which is the MP5. It normally is the better SMG in every COD that comes out. I wouldn't say to the point to where nerf much about it besides its hip firing. We'll get more into hip firing about every other rifle in the game. But yeah, the MP5's fucking hip firing is insanely OP, and it definitely needs to be fixed. I think even just tune it down, or make it make it spread a little bit more narrow, or spread instead of narrow. Just because I feel like guns, especially red guns, are more overpowered hip firing than they are zooming down sights, and I don't think that's a good thing to do. Especially, I know I don't want to sound like everyone else, but when it comes to controller play, it's going to be really overpowered. Where a mouse and keyboard play, yes, they're going to have more control over the gun, but the aim assist won't be targeting more than what, you know, a controller will. So I think it's something that just needs to be fixed. That's a great transition into every other hip firing AR in the game, or just hip firing in general with every other red gun in the game. It's insanely overpowered. I think it's more accurate, to where it's just more accurate than zooming down sights. Like, it looks like you're aimbotting, which is really bad, because some people will probably end up getting banned for something that they're actually not doing, or get reported for something they're not doing. And I just don't think that's fair. Because it does look like you're hacking. I've tried it myself. I've seen other people do it. Even if you just like spread the bullets out even more, like instead of having it such a tight funnel when you're hip firing, just spread them out a little more, just to make it not as overpowered. And I get like it's barrels and stuff that do that, but maybe change the way those barrels work when hip firing, because it does make it look like you are aimbotting, and it's not the best look for people, especially when they're not aimbotting. But yeah, another great transition. Bloody hell, look at that. Now, hackers in the beta already. Come on, guys. Seriously? I get it's a beta, and you don't really have an anti-cheat or anything. But please tell me you guys have something planned for when the full game comes out, because It's bad, bro. Like, if we're getting hackers already in a beta, could you imagine what it's going to be like when the full game comes out? you guys have really got to get onto this and kind of try and be better than what it was in Modern Warfare. And like, if you guys are going to be coming over with Warzone and everything, like, make sure you fix that shit in Warzone too, because it's ruining Warzone. Hackers in Warzone are getting out of control. And people might say, but they can't do anything about it because people just go and buy another thing and buy another account, this and that. Well, see, there is a thing they can do. They can make sure the websites are taken down completely. Bungie did this not long ago. Last week, they got a couple of websites taken down. That actually had COD and Destiny hacked on them. And Activision, being a bigger company than what Bungie is, has the power to do that. And I believe that Bungie actually sued one of the companies into shutting down. So just imagine if Bungie can sue a company into shutting down. Imagine what Activision could do themselves. They could have a lot more sites than just what Bungie got taken down. I think Activision needs to pull the weight they have in the gaming community and needs to do something about these websites, have them take them down, sue the people that are making them, and do something about it. And I think Treyarch needs to do what they can with the anti-cheat themselves, where Treyarch's is a company under the Activision wing, and I mean, not much they can do. Activision just needs to really pull their muscle and do something about it, because if Bungie can do it, Activision can do it easy. And I think that's something they really need to look into. But yeah, I think it's just, at the end of the day, if Activision doesn't do anything, it's just lazy and they don't care because we're paying for the COD anyway. And that's what sucks. So as the community, we need to figure out a way to get them to do something about the hackers and websites that sell the hacks. And because if they're already if the hacks are already in the beta, we know they will be in the full game as well. Moving on from hackers and everything like that, let's go on to maps. And the maps I'm going to be complaining about is Cartel and Satellite. Complete dog shit. Purple caca. Cartel has so much potential, but it's purple caca. The bushes are ass. Can we trim the bushes? Get rid of the bushes? Something, please. Or even make it to where we can see people in the bushes, because we're not playing Fortnite here. We're playing Call of Duty, and people are laying down in bushes and camping like they're playing Fortnite, and it's ridiculous. Even if you guys could do something potentially where if nades, go off, the bushes explode, people run through them, the bushes collapse, or just make it to where simply we can see people in the bushes. We can just send their name tag, health bar, I don't care what, but just make it to where we can see people in the bushes, make it easy to see, remove the bushes, whatever, because Cartel has such a massive potential of a map. It could be such a great map, but at this point in time, it is absolute doo-doo. So it just needs something that needs to change. Satellite, not really much you can do. I just don't like it personally because of the way people camp and sit in the back of the map and basically just camp the whole time. I'm not gonna be like, fix campers, this shit. No, because Treyarch can't do much about the campers. They can't control how people play, but they can control how the maps are made to where campers are not benefited. And on this map, it is a camper-friendly map, very camper-friendly. People camp out on the dunes, and it's just not it. Like, there's not much you can do. I think otherwise, I mean, the only other really bad map is probably Crossroads. I think that map is humongous, and I know it's for like 16:16 plus game mode, but it's still really bad. And I've realized that on console, people are struggling with it too. Personally, when I played it on console as well, my console was struggling. Maybe because it was an older generation console. I'm not too sure. Older generation PS4, I'm not too sure. But if that is a problem, make sure kind of fix that, just so people aren't having to stress their consoles out and fry them. And I know a lot of people are saying, why aren't you complaining about Miami? You're probably a little puzzled about that. Personally, yes, I did not like Miami at the beginning. That was when I was playing on the alpha, and then I came to the beta on PC, and I actually quite enjoyed playing on Miami. I actually hit my first clip on Miami. It's definitely a lot brighter on PC, which is really odd to me. I don't know if that's because of different PC settings. Maybe it's because of the way I have my monitors set up. Who knows? Maybe it's some of the features I have on my graphics card set up, but also with the RTX features. If you guys are not aware and you guys are on PC, the RTX features can brighten things up. So make sure to Google that and have a look around for that kind of feature settings, because it will brighten maps up and fix your problems. And especially in Warzone, where you guys go to a supermarket, or I think that's what it's called, and it's really dark in there, you guys can brighten that thing up to where you guys can see. It's a fantastic feature. You guys do have an RTX card, I highly recommend looking into it. But yeah, overall, those 3 maps are not the best. I am not a fan of them, and I'm hoping we get better maps. Okay, moving on to the last thing that I find pretty odd about Cold War so far is lethals. Nades, they take too long to throw, bro. Oof, it's like you hold them in your hand for 15 minutes before you can throw a nade. Like you pull the pin, you hold it, and for it to release, it was like forever, man. Like, can you like speed that up a little bit? Like, it'd be great if you guys could speed that up. Flashes. Bro, flashes annoy me, man. I feel like red guns don't get punished for being flashed. Where a sniper, you get flashed and you're looking up into the moon, and you're saying hello to the man on the moon and saying how he's going, and probably end up sniping him because you pull your trigger, which kind of sucks because the man on the moon's just minding his business. But yeah, man, just fix that, dude. And I think you're pretty sweet with the lethal department. Oh, C4s. Almost forgot C4s, bro. Nerf them. I know, like, majority of the time in betas, C4 are really, really OP, and then you guys nerf them into the ground. Please continue that. Please continue it. It's all I ask. And I think that's a lot of people ask. I think bouncy beddings are pretty fine. Personally, I don't think they're that bad. And I think a lot of your other tactical equipment is really good. So yeah, on to the good. Let's go. Alright guys, the good, man. Dude, this game, honestly, besides all the problems that I just mentioned, this game feels bloody amazing, and I cannot wait for zombies, the campaign, to sit there for hours on end and just snipe and have fun, dude. I had so much fun sniping on M&K. Like, it felt good, man. It felt like BO2 again. Like, I used to play hours and hours at night time, just sniping and just having fun, dude, and just messing around and playing zombies for hours too. Like, it just overall felt amazing. Snipers felt, it took me back, dude. As I just said, it took me back to BO2. It felt so good, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, take away like the hit markers and everything like that with the snipers, they're almost darn near perfect. They were perfect in the alpha. They changed them a little bit to where, because people were complaining about them, and to where they were getting a little bit more hit markers, etc, etc. And, you know, I think reverting it back just a tiny bit, because a 50 cal should not be hit markering. I've mentioned this in the video already. And I think you have perfect snipers, and I'm really excited for the future of sniping in this game. I think it's going to be great. We do not know what the semi-auto sniper is. I know I made a joke about it being the M16, but that was a joke. I believe it's actually going to be a sniper from BO1. I believe it was called the W200, W2000. I believe that's what it was called. It was a semi-auto sniper from BO1, and I really cannot wait for it to come back or to find out what it is. There's a couple of snipers like that from BO1 and BO2 that I think are potential comebacks. I think it was the SVH or SVD, I believe, or something like that. I think that has a potential to come back as well, but we don't know until later on. I think we've got more chance of guns from BO1 coming back than we do BO2, only because it's set before BO2 and after BO1. So yeah, I think that's exciting to see what's going to happen. Attachments. Man, I am really happy with how attachments work in this game. I think attachments, the way they work is perfect. We get to see what they do, what it impacts, how much it impacts the gun. It's a great way to show off attachments and to see how far attachments have come since BO2 or Modern Warfare, and even Modern Warfare 2019. Bloody hell. It's insane to see that they've come that far. Like, Modern Warfare 2019 started off the trend of attachments actually do something, and this attachment puts more like zoom in. This attachment makes range higher, impact higher. But Cold War has taken a step up and actually shows in depth the percentage that it actually makes, and the percentage it takes away, and the percentage this and that, and it's great. And I can't wait to see what else they do with attachments in the future. I think this is like tippity top, but I think they could one it up again. I really do, and I can't wait to see that. Now, red guns and snipers. I know I've said the MP5 and M16 are broken, but besides those two guns, other red guns actually feel pretty balanced between snipers. And I feel like you almost have a shot to out-snipe someone if you're a quickscoper and getting ray gunned at, then, you know, vice versa. I think it's a good balance, and I think it's a healthy balance, and it's probably the most balanced it's felt in a while. To me, I didn't play much MW because I just wasn't enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the sniping and ray gunning feel in Cold War, and I'm just hoping it continues into the full game and they don't change too much. Especially with the new TTK as well, everything feels great. I think the new TTK is going to be amazing. I'm excited and curious to see how it's going to transition into Warzone. I know they said Warzone is pretty much going to be its own game, but I have a feeling that we probably will see some changes because it is going to be a part of Cold War technically. See, we haven't really heard much information on that, but we'll see what's going to happen. Now, maps. The maps we got in the alpha and the beta were interesting. I think Moscow and Almora were definitely the best in those out of those maps, and I think they will be the best for a while, unless Nuketown is top notch. Nuketown's normally a pretty good map. I'm excited to see what the Cold War Nuketown looks like. I don't think we'll get another Russian Nuketown. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with Nuketown, because we've already got another we've got a Russian Nuketown. We may get another one. Who knows? I think we will get more of a BO1-esque Nuketown though. And I'm excited for that. I really am. I think BO1 Nuketown is probably one of the best. I actually really enjoyed BO3 Nuketown. I think it was really, really nice. BO4's Nuketown was pretty good too. I mean, Nuketown's Nuketown. What can I say? It's such a nostalgic map. I can't wait to see what they do. Hopefully we get it on drop or a couple of weeks after. I know it dropped a month after BO4, so we'll see if they do the same thing with Cold War. But with other maps like Moscow, I don't think that's going to be the best for S&D, but it is what it is. Cartel, arse. Satellite, arse. Crossroads, arse. We've got the best maps right now, Moscow and Armada. So hopefully we get better maps soon, or they fix Cartel and Cartel bumps its way up. And actually Miami, I really like Miami too. Miami's kind of bumped up on my list more I play and see. That's going to be wrapping it up for the good. The good is just basically just everything, man. I am enjoying this COD so far, and I can't wait for it. But we'll jump over and let you know what I'd like to see in the future of Cold War. Alright, what I'd like to see. Now, what I'd like to see is better maps overall. I think, like, as I said, we have Armada and Moscow are great maps, and Nuketown will probably be one of those list. But we have so many bad maps in this point in the game already that we need better maps. I think removing the bushes from Cartel, or as I said, maybe letting us see people through the bushes, something like that, it'd be really good. But besides that, Cartel will still be really, really shit on the list. And until they fix Cartel or make some changes to it, it's going to stay there. Crossroads is too big, and as I mentioned, frame problems with that map are really bad. So maybe adjust that, fix it a little bit. Maybe it's like, I don't know, some problems with the texturing. I don't know, something like that. Satellite, I will never like that map, only because people might stop camping on it, and there's not much you can do about it. Like, as I said, I can't really complain about it because Treyarch can't do shit about them. We can't tell Treyarch to do anything because it's the way people play. It's not the way Treyarch tells them to play. Besides that, man, I think it's really good. Cartel is definitely not a 16v16 map either. So I'd like to see that taken out of the rotation. Maybe another Armada-like-esque map added to 16v16 plus. Satellite, that's not it, dude. I'd like to see some changes to that map and see if they can fix it to where there's not as many camping spots, or I don't know what they could do. And yeah, that's about it for the map. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see some map changes and just better maps. That's about it. Sniping hit markers. I'd like to see that changed. Can we not get as many hit markers with the 50 cal? I understand with the Pellington, only because the Pellington is a hunting rifle. And if you are not shooting the shoulders above, then it should be a hit marker. I completely understand that. But with the 50 cal Tundra, just don't. I don't want to see as many hit markers. I think make them less common. I think I'd be great. I would also like to see, obviously, red gun hip firing to be changed a little bit, adjusted. Just make sure it's not as good as what it is, because it does make it look like people are aimbotting. It looks bad for that person, because if they are aimbotting, they might get reported, and then their account could get suspended, banned. I would also like to see a new map with Warzone. I know people aren't going to like this one too much either, but I think overall, give Warzone a revamp, reset everyone's stats, give new map, new guns, camos, etc., challenges, skins. Let us obviously bring over the skins we already have, player skins and stuff like that. I think that'd be really, really, really good. And yeah, man, that's basically my thoughts, and wants and needs, and not needs, it's good, bad, wants, thoughts, you know, etc. All the good stuff. Let me know what you guys want. Give me one thing you guys love to see in the game. Give me one thing you loved about the alpha/beta. Give me one thing you are excited for. And you know, the one thing I am excited for is zombies. I just can't wait to grind zombies for like 12 hours straight and just have a blast with everyone again. Yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this is a bit of a different video. We're back to the gameplay next week. Probably some more Among Us content coming soon, so just keep an eye out for that. But I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I upload twice a week, guys, so if you guys want gaming content, there'll be gaming videos linked at the end. If you guys want to come over to Twitch and talk to me about the video and what you guys thought, maybe I was wrong with, maybe I was right with, maybe let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know your opinions on Cold War. Drop it down in the comments. Come over to Twitch, say hello. Live at 7 p.m. Australian Standard Time, weekdays. I'll see you guys then. I'll see you in the comments. Peace to safe, guys. Bye, boy.